On a big day of racing both in Melbourne and Sydney on Saturday. Let's start off looking at Melbourne, where in the 1,000 Guineas Prelude you've got Nearing, who's coming off a pretty good performance at Moonee Valley last time.
Yeah, look, she's a very promising filly. She come through that run really good. She's a month between runs. She had a trial in between at Cranbourne and just went through her gears there nice. And, she's going into Saturday in good shape.
Was it planned for her to always have a month between runs, or is that just the way it's panned out?
No, well, if you ran in between, you had to run in that 6 furlong race up the straight against Sepoy. So we just avoided that and just went to a trial instead and stick to the fillies grade and hopefully keep her winning.
Let's look at Sydney now and the George Main Gathering, who finished midfield behind Sincero last time out.
Yeah, he knocked up again, big gross bugger, but Strip's a lot fitter this time, and hopefully he'll improve again.
How's his work been since that run?
Very good. He's always been a good worker. It's just fitness, race fitness. He's just a very good doer, and he's close to 600 kilos, and you've got to trim him down to about 550 to get him fit enough. But he's not far off that now.
You nominated Trusting for a few races over the weekend, but you've decided to go for the Hill Stakes option?
Yeah, we put him in a few races, but yeah, he'll stick to the hill, and where he goes after that, it'll depend on how he goes in that. So he's working better than he ever has for me, and he's in good shape.
He's performing a lot better than how he was last spring as well.
Yeah, no, he's always been a real bull, and his mind's not always on the job, but he seems a bit of a different horse this prep. He's been very quiet and just workmanlike. So if he keeps that up, he'll win a few more.
Will he come to Melbourne?
He probably will. He's probably got 2 more runs here in Sydney, but we'll just take one at a time.
In the Gloaming Stakes, Lieutenant Colonel and win for Wilson.
Yeah, 2 horses probably on the second tier, but it's not an overly strong race, and 2 horses looking for distance. So they get that on Saturday for the first time, and they should improve.
Can you separate the 2?
Win for Wilson's probably the more forward and fitter horse, and because the other horses just come up from Melbourne, but long term I'd probably rather Lieutenant Colonel.
And 2 runners from your stable in the T-Rose over 1,500 or Group 2 level, Pain in the Glass and More Bubbly.
Yeah, Pain in the Glass, she's a top class filly, hindered by that slow pace in the race at the Furies, I think it was, at Warwick Farm the other day. She still ran well. The jockey from Singapore that we brought over to ride them that day, he said he wanted to come back to stick with her, and he's doing that. And hopefully being at Rose Hill on a bigger track, it's a more genuine run race.
And she's come through that run okay?
Super. Couldn't be happy with her. Just continues to improve. She's third up from a spell. Just coming right.
And More Bubbly, she's had 6 starts but still a maiden.
Yeah, she's still a maiden. She's been working very good. We were disappointed. We thought she'd win last start. She pulled up with a sore foot. She seems to be over that, just a stone bruise. But young Nathan Berry, he's been riding her in a work. He rides Saturday, and she's a go forward type horse. And with no speed in that fillies race last time, she can go forward, and they go slow again. Well, as Nathan said, she's a chance at fluking her place and getting a bit of black type.
And John, the best from your stable for Saturday?
Pain in the Glass.